Hey family, Pastor Willingham here. I wanted to thank you again for watching, encourage you again to subscribe, and encourage you to share this information with people whom you love, whose lives you can make a difference in. I wanted to talk here on a theme of I'm coming back. I'm coming back. You know, sometimes we face circumstances that we think will get the best of us. And sometimes we are reluctant to sacrifice. We're reluctant to give because we think it's going to deplete us. So we think that somehow if we totally give ourselves to something, that we'll be depleted or we won't reap the reward. And so sometimes this is why we hold back from giving out of this fear. But I like here what Abraham does here in this case, his tenacity in that when God challenges him to sacrifice his only begotten son, Isaac, Abraham not only takes that challenge, but he says, I'm going to go to this place and I'm going to do this thing. And I'm going to come back. I'm coming back. And it reads here, Abraham arose early in the morning, saddled his ass, and took two of his young men with him, and Isaac his son, and a clave of wood for the burnt offering, and rose up and went to the place which God had told him. And on the third day, Abraham lifted up his eyes and saw the place afar off. And Abraham said to his young men, abide here with the ass, the horse, and I and the lad will go yonder and worship and come again to you. And so although God tells him to offer Isaac, Abraham has the attitude that I'm going to go, I'm going to follow the steps, I'm going to follow the process, and I'm going to have the intention to do the thing that God has called me to do, but I'm coming back. Me and my son, Isaac, we are coming back. We're going to make it through this, and God is not going to really require of me to totally give my son. God is not going to deplete me and take everything from me, but I'm coming back. But I have this faith in God that I'm going to follow the process and that God is going to bring me through this process and I'm going to come back okay. And this is the type of faith that we have to have with God, is that we have to follow the steps. We have to follow the process. We can't be afraid of the sacrifice. We can't be afraid of making the offering to God. We can't be afraid of being tested and tried and stressed out by God and being fearful that in doing so we'll be depleted or we'll lose or we won't get the reward. If we trust God and we equip ourselves and we go through the process and have the attitude that whatever the process is that God has taken me through, I'm going to come back from it. I'm going to be okay, and I'm going to grow through it if I will trust God and go through that process. And so say to yourself, if there's a way that God is testing you, God, I'm going to submit and I'm coming back, and I'm coming back. And so God bless you today. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.